Let me ask you something real. What would you do if you had no backup plan, no safety net, no second chance? Only two options: win or lose everything. That feeling of fear you get when you think about that? That fear is not weakness. That fear is the door to greatness. History proves one thing again and again. The people who changed the world were not people with many options. They were people who removed the option to quit. They didn't depend on luck. They depended on commitment. More than 2,000 years ago, a young king named Alexander stood on the shores of Persia. He was only 22 years old. Behind him was his army, men who left their homes, families, and comfort. In front of him was the most powerful empire in the world. Persia had an army many times bigger. Everyone thought Alexander was crazy, too young, too weak, too risky. But Alexander understood one powerful truth. When retreat is possible, the mind stays weak. So he did something no one expected. He ordered his men to burn their ships, the only way back home. His soldiers panicked and asked, "How will we return?" Alexander replied, "We will go home in their ships, or we will not go home at all." In that moment, fear turned into focus. There was no plan B, only forward. That single decision changed everything. Alexander didn't just win one battle, he conquered Persia, Egypt, Babylon, and marched into India. He became one of the greatest leaders in history, not because he was lucky, but because he bet everything on himself. This is the real meaning of risk. Risk is not being careless. Risk is choosing belief over comfort. Risk is saying, "I would rather fail trying than live safe and regret forever." Every great achievement in history came from someone who took a risk when others chose safety. Alexander was not alone in this mindset. Look at Sultan Muhammad al-Fatih, the conqueror of Constantinople. At just 21 years old, he faced an empire no one could defeat for 800 years. People said it was impossible, but he believed in his mission, trusted his preparation, and took the risk. He conquered Constantinople and fulfilled a prophecy.
Look at Salahuddin Ayyubi. He had fewer resources, fewer soldiers, and many enemies, but he had something stronger: faith, courage, and discipline. He risked everything to defend what he believed in, and he took back Jerusalem with honor and mercy. History remembers him not just as a warrior, but as a leader with principles. Look at Khalid bin Walid, the sword of Allah. He entered battles outnumbered again and again. Retreat was never his mindset. He trusted Allah, trusted his skill, and moved forward without fear. His courage and risk-taking changed the course of Islamic history. These leaders were not fearless. They felt fear like you do, but they didn't let fear decide their future. They understood that faith plus action is stronger than doubt and excuses. Now ask yourself honestly, what are your ships? That job you hate but keep just in case. That dream you work on only when it feels safe. That goal you say you want but don't fully commit to. Every backup plan sends one message to your mind: it's okay if I fail. And when failure feels safe, success becomes optional. The world doesn't reward people who try a little. The world rewards people who commit fully. Half effort creates half results. You cannot build a powerful future while secretly planning an escape. You may say, "I'm not a king, I'm not a warrior," And that's exactly why this message matters. You don't need an army today. You have knowledge. You have the internet. You have opportunities past generations never imagined. The battlefield has changed, but the rule is the same. Those who risk win. Every successful person you admire once stood where you stand now, confused, afraid, doubting themselves. The difference is simple. They made one decision: I will bet on myself, even if no one else does. So here is your reminder today. Find your ships and burn them. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. Stop giving yourself permission to quit. Go all in on your dream. Alexander didn't become great by playing safe. Salahuddin didn't win by fear. Khalid bin Walid didn't retreat from destiny. Neither should you. Bet everything on yourself. Trust Allah. Take the risk and build your empire.